Welcome to the Would You Look at the Time Halloween Spooktacular. I know all you ghouls and ghosts out there know that Halloween is all about the nighttime. So what better holiday to have a late night talk show on than Halloween? So as you can hear, it's pretty scary outside right now. I think I'll stay inside for a bit, all by myself. Halloween is one of those holidays that has a very specific feeling to it, or at least a traditionally desired feeling. And every year we go back into the spirit of it because it makes us feel good. Just like the dead rising from the graves on All Hallows Eve, we're summoning these memories back every year to bask in its presence and participate in its rituals. But to be honest, I feel like I'm always a little disappointed. Maybe it's nostalgia, or maybe I've grown out of it, but I never feel like I have had a perfect Halloween since I was a kid. But you know, we always try. The best way that I know to get back into the Halloween spirit is to listen to the sounds that remind me of it. So as you can imagine, Halloween has a lot of sounds associated with it. The wolves howling on the moors, the doors of an old abandoned house creaking, the bubbling of a witch's brew, thunder, all alone at night. So tonight, I wanted to share with you some spooky sounds, some monstrous music, and some frightening audio. I remember going to the music store in the mall back in the day, picking up a CD of haunted house sounds or haunted house music. I'm not sure where that is, or I would have played it for you. But I used to make those kind of soundscapes. I was thinking about getting to the business of conducting live Halloween orchestras for Halloween parties. You know, like spooky sounds and stuff. Oh, would you look at the time? It's getting late. Let's start the show, shall we? I wonder if there's going to be any trick-or-treaters tonight. Can't imagine there will be. Since I don't think any guests are going to show up tonight, I decided to dig into the archives to see what I can share with you. Turns out I have a spooky story saved for this very occasion, recorded last year. You may remember Anna from the first episode of the show, who did a tarot card reading for me. Well, during that time, she also shared with me a personal story of her interaction with the supernatural. That's all I'm going to say for now, so I'll just play it for you.
Too scary.
I mean, ever since I was little, I've told you this before, but, you know, I've, kind of been able to see things and, hear people and just communicate. Sometimes they just communicate with me. It's never... I can't really control it. It just happens. I can't choose to. I can't, tell you your future. Even though sometimes if you pop in my dream and something happens, I tell you and it happens. I don't know. That is your future, I guess. But I guess, when I was 12 or... I'll put my phone away. I guess, when I was 12 or 13 and, everything was kind of slowing down a little bit concerning, I don't know, paranormal activity in my life, mostly because I really just couldn't sleep at night anymore, and I was insomniac and everyone was keeping me up, so I was mentally telling them, go away, go away, go away. And things were kind of crazy at home, like things are when you're a teen. And I was sharing a room with my sister at the time, but it still doesn't matter. Like, I'm still freaked out because nothing bothered her. She didn't see anything. So one night I go to sleep and I'm fine, but I have this really vivid dream. I wake up and I'm facing my wall where my bed should be, but it's like a bare wooden floor. I'm completely naked and I'm just like really confused. Like, it's almost like I'm like stripped down to like my most natural state of like whatever. So I like lift myself up, like a vivid image of just like lifting myself up off the floor, standing up, turn to my left, go towards my door, and then to the left side of my door, I have this old mirror. It's like from like turn of the century. It's this really cute little girl sitting on like a little stool, and then the mirror is like very weathered. It's like mercury, like it's prime. I'm looking in it and I'm like, why am I naked? Like, what is this dream? This is so weird. And then right, like as I'm thinking this, a girl pops to the right of my shoulder, like right behind my head. And it gets chills, it just freaks me out. And then I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck? And she kind of looks like me. And then as soon as I kind of see her, like what she looks like, she changes automatically into like burnt. Her skin is peeling, her hair is gone, and she's just burnt and scary. Like just bloody, skin peeling, like her eyes, I could see her eyes, like her cheeks, everything was just like really freaking me out. And I'm like, oh my God, like what are you doing? What are you doing here? Like, what's going on? And I don't even know why I'm asking this person questions. Like, I should just be screaming and like running, but I guess in my dreams, I'm like very like pragmatic. I'm like, okay, what is going on here? Why am I nude? Why is this burnt person standing behind me? She looks kind of like my age. At first I thought it was almost like me, like it was an omen. But then this girl, she starts talking. All she says is like, your dad needs a lot of help. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, he's really upset right now. He needs a lot of help. And I'm like, why? She's like, your dad needs help. He needs a lot of help. Just kept repeating it over and over again. And I'm like, okay, all right, okay. So then I wake up and I'm just freaked the fuck out, but not as freaked out as I've been like in past because this was through a dream. So I didn't really assume, that it was a spirit that visited me. I just thought like, oh, Anna, you and your fucked up mind. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you watching before bed? But then that next night, I'm in the car with my parents, and I was still really bothered by it. Like, it just kept on like coming back, and like, I don't like to tell them these things. I don't want them to think I'm crazy. My whole life's just been like, try to keep it normal. Like, we're J. Crew. Like watch the TV that everyone watches. Like, relax. Like, don't dwell on these things. But I can't help it. So I'm in the car and I go, Dad, Mom, like I had this crazy dream last night. It was so weird. They're like, oh God, do we have to listen to your whole dream again? Because when people tell you dreams, they're like, God, I don't want to hear that. But I'm like, no, guys, it was really weird. Like, I was in my room and I was looking in the mirror to the left side of my door, and this girl was on the right side of my shoulder, and she was completely burnt. And she was saying things about you, Dad. And then they're like dead quiet. And then apparently the night before, like they had been out to dinner or something, they were like talking about how his aunt died in a grease fire. And I was like, that's really weird. But I didn't tell him that he needed help. I didn't tell him the message. I told my mom, because like he's very sensitive and like he did need a lot of help. Like he was in a bad place. Like it was kind of good that she was aware. I think she wasn't aware. And so that's why she came to me. And I just remembered this, but I'm pretty sure like a couple months later, my dad woke up one night like smelling like gardenias or like some sort of flower. And like he doesn't believe in any of that stuff, but like he was like, I feel like someone came to see me the other night. And I was like, ooh, you spooky now, Dad? You spooky?
I hope that didn't scare you too much. Kind of ended on a nice note. Well, it looks like the rain stopped for a bit. Maybe I can go take a walk around the block and enjoy that Halloween night air. Oh, the doorbell. Do you think it's a trick-or-treater? I don't see anyone out here. That was spooky. Okay, maybe I'll just sit down for a little bit. Maybe it's just some sort of sign that I... Who's there?
I'm a ghost.
Get out.
Oh, come on. Where's your Halloween spirit?
Where are you? You sound close, but I can't see you.
Oh, I'm right here.
You're invisible?
Most ghosts are, baby.
What brings you here?
Well, I heard you didn't have any trick-or-treaters. Wow, you better throw that pumpkin away. It's getting rotten.
Wait, what? What do you mean heard?
I was listening to your show.
Why do I believe it more that you're a ghost than someone who listens to my show?
That's your personal problem.
Well, do you want candy?
No, I don't want any candy. I'm a ghost.
Sorry. Wait, why did you ring the doorbell and not, like, pass through the door?
Well, I didn't want to be rude. I hope I didn't scare you too much.
Well, a little bit. But while I have you here, it's Halloween. I mean, I assume that's why you're able to roam around or something. How should I make the most out of this Halloween? I mean, like, what is the key to having a good one?
To be scared.
Okay, I guess that's what a ghost would say. Ah, dang it. It's raining again. Whoa, why is my guitar levitating?
Because I'm holding it.
You can play?
Does it look like I can play?
I can't tell.
Shall I?
I mean, go ahead.
You should never invite a ghost to play acoustic guitar, especially on Halloween. Tonight is the night where the pumpkins dance. Tonight is the night when the skeletons prance. Tonight is the night to trick or treat. Tonight is the night where the scarecrows play. Tonight is the night that's a holiday. Tonight is the night to trick or treat. To trick or treat. To trick or treat. Halloween. Trick or treat.
Hello? Mr. Ghostman? You still here? Where'd my guitar go?
and his son. The scene was rocking, overtaking the sound. Eagle unchanged, and the main bounds. Coffin bangers were about to arrive. The vocals grew. The crypt keeper five. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on flash. They did the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. Seemed he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to the Transylvania twist? It's now a monster mash. It's a graveyard smash. Dawn in a flash. some monsters mash.
Halloween has always been my favorite holiday, I think. It's such an exciting time of year growing up. Going out with your friends all over the neighborhood at night, getting free candy, after basically a whole month of preparation. And then I'm sure it's like this for everyone. You know, you become a teenager and thereafter it's not as exciting as you want it to be. And after multiple attempts to recapture that spooky feeling of Halloween you may or may not have even felt in the past, it's a little unsatisfying. And every Halloween party you attended just doesn't really do it justice. Rewatching your favorite horror movies, eating candy corn from a bucket, going to a pumpkin patch, I'm not sure that ritual will bring your personal Halloween back from the dead. But maybe it's because as a kid you weren't really trying to relive something. You were just in that moment. And maybe that's what we should be doing. I mean, I literally just asked a ghost on a dark, stormy night in October how to recapture the feeling of Halloween. But you know, Halloween wasn't meant for people in their 20s anyway. And maybe we just don't get as excited about that stuff as we were when we were 10. And we probably won't ever be. So what if we have to accept that Halloween isn't for me or you anymore? I hope that didn't scare you too much. I'll try to lighten the mood a bit with the song, a Halloween spin on a classic. So here we go. This is My Haunted House. Happy Halloween.
Open up the champagne, pop. It's my house, come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Cause we've done this before, so you come on in. Make yourself at my home, tell me where you've been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know that you wanna stay. Close the blinds, let's pretend that the time has changed. Keep our clothes on the floor, open up champagne. Let's continue tonight, come on, celebrate. That's how we do. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to